The following video was recorded by Brian Barranco, who states that in this video we see him and a couple of team members making it into a supposedly haunted hospital. A lot of strange things have been seen in there in the past, even after the hospital had shut down recently, and the group made one big mistake, performing a ritual to contact the spirit world.
Uy, me movieron esa silla. Sí. Entonces, ¿quieres que yo me vaya? Voy a filmar la silla porque van a decir que es hilos, ¿no? Gonorrea. ¡Ay! Se me puso la piel de gallina parica. Escucho sillas de ruedas. ¿Eres un hombre? Marica, la luz. ¡Ay! ¡Mire la luz allá, huevón! Momentico. Apagaron la luz. Voy para allá. Uy, mi madre. Ay, jue puta. ¿Y eso dónde sale?
Todo está bien, están escuchando ruidos también acá abajo.
And this is already pretty scary, experiencing paranormal activity when you're all alone. The other members were on lower floors at the time, but after Brian had put his equipment down for another minute, he caught something even more creepy.
Está completamente abandonado, como le digo, allá en esa bala no hay luz, no hay luz.
Me acaban de cerrar una puerta. Voy a entrar a la puerta que me cerraron. No me... Uy. ¡Jueputa! 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 Oscar.
¿Qué pasó?
Marica, había un niño, huevón.
¡Jueputa!
Now, did they capture the spirit of a child? The following is a CCTV recording, which was supposedly also captured in this hospital. This was a few weeks before the place shut down, and security was still patrolling regularly.
Ahí donde estaba, lo estaba viendo y yo me moría, marica. Y ahí no podía caminar yo. Mira, ahí está cerrando la puerta. Mira, ahí está cerrando. Después yo le dije, güey, vete para allá adentro. Yo le dije, vete para allá adentro. Aquí no vengas a molestar. Vamos a ver la puerta.
So, do we have to assume that the CCTV camera had also captured some ghostly activity? What exactly are we seeing here? Mysterious. friends were on their way home after they took a nice trip to Tokyo. They were saying that Asia must have been really impressive and that they captured many great memories on their camcorders. One of them captured some additional material while they were on their way to board the large Airbus, which was supposed to take them home again in a matter of hours. When the camcorder records the seating area within the airplane, a grim figure is getting recorded in the overhead compartment. It clearly looks like a female ghost, which is lurking out of the shadows. She is rolling her eyes around, which makes the whole recording even more unsettling. Have these men brought something with them from their journey? The following video was shared by Quinton Downey, and they state, "My house is surrounded by a 6-foot-tall privacy fence, so tell me what you think is in my window while I sleep." Let's take a look. Okay, so is there a person? Look right here in the middle. It appears that there is a figure standing. And then we also see a car drive by. So we know that the street is close, which means this could either be a reflection coming from somewhere, maybe a weirdo even. Or what else could it be? I have not seen anything else in this room that struck me as strange, and it's hard to say what that shape is. This woman actually posted it in the paranormal section of a Facebook group, so she was looking for answers. What do we say, guys? Russian investigator Doug Mystic is traveling to an old abandoned village tonight to conduct a paranormal investigation in one of the old derelict buildings. He's giving a quick tour through the house first, which still has tons of items scattered around from the former owners. It feels as if they might have left in a hurry. He places his cameras in different rooms to hopefully capture some activity today, and after contacting the spirit world and asking a couple of questions, he states that he feels a little bit strange.
Здесь может выйти кто-нибудь со мной из мира духов.
He doesn't receive answers at first, but after talking for a while, one of the cameras seems to capture something quite unusual in the back of the house. Only for a split second, it seems like a shadow is visible, possibly leaning through the wall and looking at the man. He states that a family lived in here a long time ago. Could it be that this is one of the spirits?
Вы жители этого дома?
The next clip has been posted by CSay88 and it reads as follows. Video of a human-like shadow figure watching my friend's napping baby, leaning over and looking her up and down. Any thoughts on what we're seeing here? A baby monitor of his friend seemed to have picked up this eerie figure. Is it a guardian angel, the spirit of a family member, or just a hoax? This video was recorded by a family member. It is said that they were just trying to film their little grandchild with their phone one evening during the weekend. They say it is pretty unusual for anybody to stay outside their house, especially at night. And also, they were situated on the second floor. Yet there's something strange appearing in the window. Some people say it looks like a cloaked apparition, checking in on the family. I couldn't possibly say though. What do you see exactly? The following was captured and posted by user Cody Allen Phelps. He starts the thread by saying, "Ghost sighting at the Pirate House in Savannah. My family and I went there to eat at the Pirate House and we were told that it was haunted. So after dinner we decided to walk around a little bit and take pictures just to see if anything would pop up. We didn't expect much of anything, but thought it was fun either way. When I looked through my pictures of the trip, I found this photo. It was taken in a hallway, a completely empty hallway. I used a Motorola Droid. This photo has been unedited, other than a little bit of cropping." It appears that Cody could capture a shadow figure at the end of the hallway. I mean, this figure appears to be really tall, and the proportions are a little bit off in my book. And if we believe the family that nobody was there at the time, we can almost conclude that it is in fact a paranormal sighting. Now we want to take a look at a clip from Corey Scherer, and he's talking about an investigation that took place, and nothing really crazy was captured at the time. Only after cleaning up, some of their team members might have caught something really fascinating. Let's take a look.
The investigation was over. Everybody was packing up to leave. It was 3-something in the morning, I believe. And it was 3-something in the morning, and one of the guys was cleaning up downstairs in the basement. And he said that he got pushed down the stairs. I was like, what? So I grabbed my camera, I run down the basement, and then this happened. 3:51 a.m. We were just down here 30 minutes ago investigating. What was that?
Okay, guys, did you see it? If you didn't see it, we're gonna roll the clip again. We're gonna talk
I certainly saw that. Was there a shadow figure standing?
underneath it. We're just gonna kind of play it slow-mo with like no noise.
Yeah. So guys, pretty much I walked into this room by myself, and this is also the same room where I saw, as weird as it sounds, like the first time we went to Nona's, I saw hands like coming out of the walls on the stairs.
Hands.
This is that same.
Look. There's somebody standing. It's a little bit see-through too. Like, What is that? Wow.
And I walked
It's
in
hard
there,
to make out.
and I was just trying to see if I can catch anything, because he said that he got pushed down the stairs, and I heard like a box getting kicked and scooting like across the floor. So it made me jump.
And as you see in the freeze frame right now, the demon is right there.
And we didn't even know it was there until we watched the video.
It's really hard though to exactly say what we are seeing. I mean, it looks a bit humanoid. But they say it is a demon, so also considering that they saw hands, could this be the apparition of a demon? I mean, let me know what you guys see here. It certainly looks really strange and interesting and not normal. I don't think this was a regular person.
We knew that, but it wasn't until we were like, hey, look, it looks like there's something in that blur.
That's really hard to say.
And
Ghosts of Mississippi were out on a paranormal investigation, and they like to share their own experiences on their YouTube channel. In the following video, they believe to have captured a shadow outside the doors. As they are investigating an old church and trying to contact the other side via a ghost box and other equipment, they receive the first couple of responses.
Had an orb come up to you, like slow floating. It was coming to check you out. Oh my God, that was so cool.
Of course, they made sure to be alone that day when starting the investigation.
I call them light anomalies. I don't know what.
But when they place a second camcorder, it seems to pick up a figure moving in the hallway behind the locked doors. Is it of paranormal nature? It's at least a really interesting capture. This video was uploaded to a channel called FrostmareTV, which is owned by a young man who is supposedly living in a pretty haunted apartment. He states that he sometimes could hear some really eerie noises in the middle of the night, and ever since moving into the place, he also felt like he was being watched, but could never really put his finger on what exactly made him feel this way. One night he was recording a piano lesson, and this was when the eerie incidents that are about to follow took place. The recording was pretty old, and I fully remastered the footage for you guys.
Hallå?
The young man is obviously experiencing a pretty malevolent and powerful haunting in his new place. And if that isn't terrifying enough, he had to acknowledge that a dark shadow entity was standing right in his living room that night. Possibly causing all the interference with the television, as well as all the objects that were being moved around. And no, he did not see this thing at the time. He would have bolted out of there, he states. It's quite the creepy thought, knowing that some evil force seems to be tampering with your devices late at night. The man had no idea what this thing wanted from him, but it is said that he moved out shortly after realizing that he wasn't alone that night, and I can't blame him for that. The next videos have been recorded by user WinMCPix and shared on his profile. The father tells us that he and his family are apparently being haunted in their new house. The man started a video diary to capture the most intriguing events, which even started to startle his little kid.
I've been sticking a couple of things in this box in the basement. Now, when my wife said that she whistled today and she heard something in the basement, so... I'm not really sure if I should. No. We've been stacking up these boxes for the kids to sit and play with. Oh!
Is it real?
Yeah.
Can I get it now?
Stay there.
One of the creepiest encounters, however, took place the following night, when an entity seemed to have made its way into the walk-in closet in the bedroom.
Let's hold down and mess with this thing. Holy... No! Wait. Did you see that?
Yes.
Did you see that? Okay, you'll see I'm cutting, so I'm gonna go nice and slow here. Right in there. There's no way somebody slipped out right there. My back's against the wall. There's nothing in the closet. No feet, no nothing. Holy nope. Not tonight.
The question is, what or who is troubling these people in their home? Is it a malevolent spirit, or is this case just a classic setup